Yeah, big welcome to you, Leo. Today, the moon and the sun both in your sign. But it's the new moon, and the new moon starts the new cycle, right? A new cycle of where the moon is spinning around the earth. So, the most powerful energy is the new moon, right? People always think it's the full moon because we can see it, and it's like, that's kind of like this flower. She's at the peak, but right at the peak, she's already dying, right? Right now, you're in the seed, you're in the roots, you're in that deep, dark space where you can become just about anything, right? Wherever you want to grow into, this is the moment you can grow into. Of course, the portal of 8/8, right? August 8 is your new moon, and this is a powerful portal, a portal of darkness, not of light, right? First, we need to go through the dark to actually reach the light, right? So this is the cyclical energy that we constantly evolving and spinning and turning and cycling. Now I have checked with, I always look at Kaipacha's astrological wisdom, and he says this Leo new moon is at 16 degrees and 14 minutes. Now the Sabian symbols have for each of the degrees, right, a metaphor, right, that this woman was actually revealing one day. I'm not going to go into the details, but the story goes like this in the 16 degrees, which is now happening for you. The storm ended. All nature rejoices in brilliant sunshine. So it means kind of the surge of life and love after a major crisis. Exactly. So here we have your card, right? The lion's breath, of course. And I also, within this 8, the number of infinity, the 8/8, maybe at 8 o'clock in 8 minutes, you were able to go deep within today, right? If not, you can do it tonight or in any time where you have like an 8/8 moment, right? I do the reading on the day so I can feel you. I don't do it beforehand. I don't do it after. I do it really on the day where the new moon is happening. So I get the feeling for it. I have to feel it, right? Because I'm not a Leo, I'm a Virgo. But the inhale is the upper part of the 8, and the exhale is the lower part of the 8. Now this I painted silver, and up here I painted this golden. Now, in the shamanic world, we say that the silver book is written. The silver book, or the exhale, is that which we have lived, which that book is filled with stories. And what we have to do is we have to start living the golden book. We have to start living the inhale. We have to start living that which we want to become, not that which we have already done maybe many times, right? So this is your position. This is here the crossing of the central crossing of spirit and matter, time and space. Here, this crossing is where the sun is stationing, right, in August, right, because the sun is moving alongside this axis, right? It's going up, higher up, and then it goes back down, and it keeps spinning like this. Actually, the sun is not spinning, the sun stays fixed, right? But the sun is moving, and that's what I want to show here with these second rays, right? So also the snake is here, that sexual energy that is very dominant within you. Here we have the other ones. Here she shows that she is taming that sexual energy, but not in a submissive way, but rather in a I include this. I make an infinite 8 out of it, right? Here the heart in front of the chest, right? You are the lion heart. Here even the lust, oh blah, and here you fall. The lust, right, in Aleister Crowley. Then here, this is the one, healing, right? Healing, Heilung in German, of course. I don't have the English cards here. Healing, right? Healing, healing, healing. And of course, in Hermann Handel, the snake, the open legs, the strength, right, that you have with the sun in your back, with the sun as that empowered energy that is supporting you. Now, we have, of course, your fixed sign on top of it, and your main word is passion, right? You're passionate about being here for us. Opposite you is, of course, Aquarius, right? And Aquarius is a complete different energy than you, but it's really important for you to understand Aquarius. You're the fire element, and with that comes energy, enthusiasm. You have as that characteristics in you, you're spontaneous, you're enthusiastic, you're inspired, and you're also intuitive. Your planet is the sun, right? That's why I painted the sun behind you, rather like the lion hair. That's symbolisms for you, like the hair, right? And of course, the sun is the inspiration, right? She inspires us. She's the center of our galaxy, and that's your planet. So bring yourself into the center of the galaxy. The archetype that is connected to you is the emperor, the king, the entertainer, the winner. And of course, you're the fifth house, and the fifth house is all about enjoying yourself. It's all about happiness. On days like this, we really love to eat protein. We maybe like to eat meat, if that is something you do. If not, you eat more protein-rich food, right? And of course, fruits. You know, you like also to eat a lot of fruits on days like this. And of course, your sense organs are connected to you. Now we have as well, really quickly, then we start with the reading. Here you are the King of Wands, right? Very strong, very powerful. Here you're standing on your chariot and you're going with the sun rays behind you. Here you are the inspiration or the completion of the flute, right? You are also connected with the music in that sense, right? Because flute or wands are doing something action-wise. And of course, here in Hermann Handel, you're Brahma. Brahma is the creator of the universe, or the god of creation. He's knowledge of knowledge, right? The knowledge of the Vedas, and Vedas means knowledge, so it's knowledge of knowledge. And you have 4 heads, 4 arms or hands, and 4 directions. So you can look in all those directions, right? And you have that fire in front of you. You have the source of creation. You have the source of sexuality. You are that part within you that is saying, yes, I want to be out there. I want to do it. Now I want to add one more oracle card. I will shuffle the Mystical Shaman Oracle. I already have one oracle card here and 6 tarot cards. So what I find very interesting is that there is a certain sadness that engulfs us at a new moon, right? We almost cannot explain why we feel the way we feel. It's almost like it's just deep within. We are like, and it's like the sun is highlighting usually the moon, right? And the sun at this point cannot at all highlight the moon because the earth is in between. And usually the sun, when it highlights the moon, it's like we taking a flashlight and putting it in a dark room, and all of a sudden we start seeing things that we've forgotten that there are in this room. At this point, you cannot even see. You are completely blocked by the earth, by the massive amount of earth, right? And that earth is blocking your vision into the subconscious. And so everything that's coming up right now, it's almost feeling like, why am I feeling sad? Why am I feeling a little like, right? Like that's what the new moon does. The new moon is a new beginning. It's like you're a seed. You don't even know what you are yet, right? You don't even know in what direction you can grow into. It's all like mystical. It's all like a little like sad. And I do feel that, right? I felt a little heavy. I felt this little bit of a sadness. And so you can look into it, right? You can begin your journey again, because you will have then that seed that you're planting, or in your meditation that you're doing, you will have in 6 months in Aquarius your full moon, right? Because Aquarius is opposite you. So here comes the card for you that I want you to look at it. Look at that. And it's exactly what I said, right? It's the sun cannot shine a light to the moon, which is dark, because the earth is in between. The mountain is in between. Look at this. This is exactly the message that I am wanting to bring to you. And here the card or the oracle comes up, right? I will read out of this card the essence, because each card has an essence. Okay, here we go. The essence. Native people around the earth recognize mountains as places of great power, where one encounters spirit, or where the gods or goddesses reside. In ancient Greece, Mount Olympus was the home of the 12 main gods and goddesses. In Tibet, pilgrims circumambulate Mount Kailash to bring prosperity. In Peru, pilgrims climb the ice-capped mountain Auzangate to receive the starlight and bring fire to the earth. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, you see? There you are. You are here, the sun. You are the sun, right? You are the sun. And bring the sunshine. And like the 16th degrees of the Sabian symbols is all the storm ended, all nature rejoices in brilliant sunshine, right? So this new moon is a situation of like a storm, the darkness, the negativity, the deep down you are, and you actually like, I need to get out of here, right? And you can, because of course the mountain is here. But if you climb on top of the mountain, if you go on top of the mountain, you will start noticing what all of this is about, right? Sometimes it's if what blocks you, get close to what blocks you, start understanding what blocks you, go into the story of what blocks you, and the story will reveal itself to you and will tell you what's going on. Now, the second oracle that we have for you is the lullaby number 38. And 38 is the number 11. And 11 is like a portal, like the 8, right, today. And the 11 is almost like a portal, or it's almost like saying the 2 is this entrance into the earth, into the womb, into the darkness, because the number 2 is in spirituality the vagina, right? The number 1 or the magician is a male energy, that's the penis, that's just one line, and then 2 is 2 lines, and that's the entrance, that's the vagina. So here you are, allowing to listen to this deep song, to this deep lullaby, right? And this lullaby is speaking to you from the dark night, from the moon, from where the moon is maybe hidden, and it's something that is maybe teaching you to listen more to your inner voice, right? To your message that spirit is bringing you all the time, that the dark, the earth, the mountains are earth, are feminine, right? And here you are with the feminine, you are rediscovering a new feminine energy with the 11. So then, of course, we can see that the first energy that comes in this reading is learning, becoming the seed, allowing yourself to become that seed, allowing yourself to go deep within, into this darkness, right, into the new moon, into a new beginning, and not knowing where the seed is falling towards, right, or where, what is gonna grow out of it. Now what's really interesting is this is the dandelion, and you are the dandelion, right? The lion, that's the lion inside, right? In Germany we call this Löwenzahn, meaning the tooth of the lion. The tooth of the lion is already becoming the seed. It's like a full moon, but the full moon is now falling down, is disappearing, right? And it's exactly the seed, because that's where the new moon is. The new moon is a new seed, is a new beginning, a new cycle that you can start by learning and by understanding what comes next. Now, of course, something here is saying you are not comfortable with this 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords is Mars in Gemini. And this is not feeling very comfortable with yourself, with your skin, with your body. You feel you looked at. It's almost like you are wanting to hide, right? Now, I understand that in this lullaby, there is a song that's coming, and it's usually sleepless nights. It's these nightmares, right, that come up here in this card. But you have a portal, you have someone singing the lullaby for you, so that you can fall asleep again, so that you can feel comfortable in your skin again. But it's almost like it feels like you are not happy with the way you look, with the way people look at you, or with the way you look at yourself, right? The number 9, of course, is the number of completion. And there is a completion happening, right? And in the completion, what's coming up after is the 2 of Cups. A true self-love, a self-love almost like twins, right? A twin love is not another partner. Of course, there can be a partner that feels like a twin love, but who is the real twin love? You. You are the true twin love, right? You find yourself, you become one person up here, and then out of that comes a second person, and you're starting to love yourself unconditionally, because this is Venus in Cancer. Venus in Cancer is saying, I want to love myself, I want to pleasure myself, I want to have passion, I want to have opening again with my sexuality, right? I want to be open, I want to be connected with the inner dreams, with my sexuality, with the number 2, with my deepest desires, right? With that holy mountain, which is the earth, which is the womb, which is going deep into the darkness and accepting whatever you find there, right? Accepting whatever you not see there, or maybe finally see there, right? Now, underneath the Page of Swords, underneath the learning, comes again here Venus in Virgo, right? The Nine of Pentacles, meaning you become independent in your study. You let those seeds drop and they grow in your head, because in your head it's where it's dark. They grow out of your head. They grow fruits, they grow little flowers, and even here a snail. They make you slow, because inside the dark womb we have to slowly find our way up to become, in 6 months, that flower, right, grow. And it takes 9 months to birth a baby. It takes 9 months. Here it takes only 6 months, right? That's why I also have 6 cards only of the tarot as that main message, right? So after that comes the Three of Wands, and you are connected with the wands, right? This is again Venus, no, Sun in Aries. I still don't know all the planets connected with these cards. I know that it's Aries, but I haven't yet gotten all the planets connected with it. So the Sun in Aries is saying, I stand up, and Aries is also a fire sign, right? The Sun in Aries is saying, okay, get out, grow, step up. This is connected to the Empress, right? And you can be an emperor, but you are a feminine emperor, and she does have this long hair, and she says, I am growing out of this mountain. When you go to the mountain, then I can grow out of this mountain, and again I can sail. I put the ship down and I can go wherever I want to go. I write my stories, I heal myself, I go out there, and I will again start whatever it is I want to start. The 3 is a very powerful number as well, right? Because you are able to make out of 2 the next step, which is 3, which is the next generation, which is the child, right? 2 people create the next dimension, create the next generation, right? So here you are ready to do that. And of course you have the 9 above. You are closing a cycle. You are closing a cycle of being ashamed, maybe of being having nightmares, of going through a difficult time, and you saying no more. I'm stepping up. I'm going up to the mountain, right? And I am stepping up, and I am creating a new me within myself through learning, because you have as well a 9 here, right? So no more this, you know, well, look within, right? Look within what's still there, lurking in the dark, and you don't have a light, right? Usually you have a little light, because slowly goes to the full moon and slowly goes to the new moon. But right now there's no light at all. So you have to really go to the third eye. You have to really go within. You have to really trust what is speaking to you inside of you, right? And then of course comes the number 6, the 6 of Cups. You have above the 2 of Cups, below the 6 of Cups, and then you can really heal stuff that happened in your childhood. You can look back to your childhood and be like, oh my God, I release, I let go all of these things that happened to me in my childhood. I have outgrown the pain. I have outgrown these situations, because Cups is emotions, is feelings. You are here, a big woman, growing new hair, growing, you becoming part of nature, and you're releasing these balloons out of your childhood so that you can really truly love yourself, really truly love yourself. And I want to show you the 6. Why I use the 6? Because we have the gender star here in Germany, right? We're using the gender star because when we say friend, right? We can say actually friend and kind of friends. So we're using, instead of saying only friend, we use the gender star in between, and between the friend and the friends, the S. Now, when we use the gender star has like 1, 2, 3 points, right? And when we connect them, we have a triangle pointing upwards, and we have a triangle pointing downwards. The triangle pointing upwards is fire. The triangle pointing downwards is water. Now, you have the hexagram as that flower right here in the center of your chest. The awareness of this empowered fourth chakra, the heart, right? This is here, right here with you. So when you look at this empowered energy, you are right here in the center, right? And the hexagram and the 6 here is saying, let go through the water, add the water to the fire, right? Add a triangle, use water to heal, use water, go and shower, go and do sauna, go and do swimming, go into the water, allow the heat to be cool down, right? Allow that power to help you, to heal you completely. Where does it lead you? It leads you to extreme success, a success that's called Mercury in Virgo. This is extreme richness. These are actually the 10 rings, right? This is the 10 of Pentacles. This man with a long beard sitting here, he has built this institution. He has built a foundation that's lasting, that's really bringing a new awareness, a new perspective, because you already have the 9 and you go from the 9 to the 10. You going to the next step, you going and say, I do want to create something everlasting with what I teach or with what I study. Here you study, and here you're sitting like an old man on the tree stump and see the rings and see the fruit of your success, right? And I just want to see where it's leading. Oh my God. And it's leading to the cycle again, back to the seed. Exactly what I said. New moon in Leo, going down into the dark, going down into the seed, and knowing that this is an infinite cycle of again and again, the mountain, the feminine, the strength, the learning, the 10 going back to the 1 going back to the 10, right? This infinite spiral of the 8 above your head, the infinite cycle between the 1 and the 10. Always know that 1 is the beginning and 10 is the end, and at the end we go back to the beginning, right? Constantly this infinite cycle is talking to you. You are learning, you are growing, you are empowering yourself, and on top of it you are making money, not because you want to make money, but you can live from this. You can help others to learn from this, right? So there is an institution being formed by you that has the approval from the highest, from the crown, from the 1, from that energy. And of course also the 1 is the penis, is that understanding of like, yes, here I am, very strong male energy. But you also have the 2, you have the lullaby, right? And here you have the 2, you have the unification of 1 and 2 right here in the love card, right? In the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is a real love that is wanting to talk to you, wanting to be with you. And of course, a little bit the card was sliding over, and I saw exactly the one. I saw exactly the next month coming to you. This is the Sun in Virgo. This is the Hermit, finding within you empowered energy, right? An empowered energy that says, I am finding within myself, the Hermit, I finding within myself the love of myself, right? This is the Two of Cups. This is finding myself within the tantric union between male and female, right? This strong, powerful, life that you are able to grow out of you, able to come out of you. And I just want to read to you to this the invitation that this card is bringing to you. The Holy Mountain invites you to go on a sacred pilgrimage to acquire vision and perspective. First, you must accept the present situation as an opportunity to discover higher understanding. Find a sacred altar where others who came before you have prayed and found wisdom, and make your offerings there. Make a commitment to walk with courage, love, and compassion until you see with clarity the perfection of all. That is your message, right? And you will have that message coming in the next month. Sun in Virgo is already talking to you, right? So go deep within yourself and have a look what's coming up there. I thank you so much for watching, and I wish you a beautiful vision quest or a beautiful meditation into the dark, right? And I will hopefully see you in the next reading. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.